Hi Aries, welcome to your love reading for February 2022. Before we get into the reading, let's go ahead and do the letters first. What messages are there for the sign of Aries for February 2022? Remember, these could be names. This could also just be kind of messages that you need to hear. Could describe kind of a situation you're going through. You've got I, O, F, O, C, W, B, S, E, R, I, R, N, M, P, and E. So you could look for your person's initials, first name, last name. Let me see if there's anything that I see here. I will see Nick, N-I-C. Yeah, I also see new. So there could be a new love interest. It could also be a new beginning for someone. I also see the name Bo here. Okay, so let's leave these here and let's go ahead and see what cards come up for you. This is a love reading for the sign of Aries for February 2022. First card you have, Aries, is Angel of the Night. Love reading for the sign of Aries, February 2022. You have Six of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Aries for February 2022. Okay, this one flew out of the deck for you, and it's Temperance. Love reading for the sign of Aries for February 2022. You have Three of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Aries for February. You have Ace of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Aries, February 2022. You have the Empress. And I will adjust the camera if you can't see all of the cards after I pull them. This is the love reading for the sign of Aries, February 2022. You've got Five of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aries for February. Five of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aries, February. And you've got the Moon. Okay, so let's see that you can see everything that I pulled for you. Okay. So interesting cards that you have here, Aries. I mean, I definitely see here, I'm going to go through each row. I haven't posted in a long time. I put on my website kind of what's been going on. So for those of you that have kind of been wondering, I've gotten a lot of emails. I'll kind of explain what I've been doing. So kind of what I'm seeing here, I feel like if Aries, like if you're seeing somebody new, and remember that we did see the words, the letters are here, new. There could be somebody new in your life that maybe you're kind of wondering, who is this person? Is there a future? Because I do see the moon. This can represent the sign of Pisces, but this could also be confusion and fear. I feel like if there's somebody new, because there's somebody new right here, I feel like you have to keep your eyes open because there's confusion here, but there's also kind of negative energy. This could be someone who is their own worst enemy. This could be someone that kind of self-sabotages. For some of you, you could be in a relationship that is like this. You have Five of Wands. There could be a lot of fighting with the person that you love. For everyone, it's going to be different because this is a general reading. We're going to do the X spread after this. I mean, basically for the sign of Aries, I feel like you're doubting someone here. Like there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of emotion. You may have felt someone has made too many mistakes. There could be a lot of doubts, a lot of conflict around a relationship or marriage. But there is kind of a new beginning here. For some of you, you could be wondering, can this marriage be saved? I think that it can because you do have the Empress, which represents you, Aries, but she also represents marriage, stability, happiness, the ideal partner. It just requires some work. You have Three of Pentacles here. Now, yeah, you start with the Angel of the Night here. This is a card that's unique to this deck, and it is telling you that you've been through a really dark time. You've been through a lot of pain, but that is coming to an end. Ironically, right next to it, you have Six of Pentacles. You're finally getting what you deserve in your love life. You could be meeting somebody new. Like I said, we saw the word new. It could be a new beginning in an existing relationship, which we have right here. You also have Temperance, which can represent the sign of Sagittarius, but this could be healing. This could also be telling you to be patient with someone who maybe, there's a lot of conflict. You have 2 5s here. The 5s represent obstacles and challenges. So some of you are feeling challenged with a partner in a relationship. It's going to give it time because I feel like there's a lot going on for Aries. Okay, let me get a few more. What else does Aries need to hear about their love life? February. And you've got Knight of Swords. What else does Aries need to hear about their love life? Interesting, Knight of Pentacles. So you've got 2 knights back to back. What else does Aries need to hear about their love life? Interesting, 10 of Swords. So some of you, with that 10 of Swords, some of you have been, maybe you're watching this video because you're wondering if you should just give up on someone. To me, this is, the 10s all represent endings, but this is kind of like, I'm done. I've been through the worst, and now it's time to move on. There is a change around the situation. Like I said, you had 2 knights back to back, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. There could be change around a relationship where you feel like you hit rock bottom or somebody really stabbed you in the back and betrayed you. There could be healing coming from that relationship. Yeah, I feel like there could be all sorts of positive changes for you in the month of February. Okay, so let's get a few from the confirmation deck and then we will move on to the X spread. What else does Aries need to hear about their love life for February? Interesting. 3 of Pentacles, because that card is also here. What else does Aries need to hear about their love life? 8 of Cups. Interesting. Another knight. So you have 3 knights in this reading. There's 1 here, 2, 3. You basically have all the knights except Knight of Wands. So what this represents is that there is change for the sign of Aries. There's changes. There's movement. Let's look at this row right here. So perhaps some of you are thinking of leaving. You did have 10 of Swords. You may be kind of questioning, like, is this enough? This person has put me through enough. I feel some relationships, they don't have to end. You have a new beginning in the heart of the reading. There can still be, this is rekindling a relationship. Maybe someone was talking about leaving. This is the goodbye card. But look at the cards around it. Just because you see the 8 of Cups, you can't say, well, someone is going to leave. That's not what I see around us. I see effort, and this is a repeat card. There is a lot of effort here, maybe so that one person does not leave. Maybe somebody's really wanting to work this relationship out. Even more important here, Knight of Cups. This is a relationship that is still moving forward. So maybe someone did leave a relationship because I see that here. There was a goodbye or someone talked about a goodbye, but I still see a relationship moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of February. Aries and their ex, February 2022. You've got 4 of Wands. Aries and their ex, February 2022. 4 of Cups. Aries and their ex, February 2022. 3 of Wands. Aries and their ex, February 2022. Okay, this one jumped out, and it is Knight of Wands. Aries and their ex, February 2022. Death. Interesting that you have death in the heart of the reading. Aries and their ex, February 2022. You've got the Star. Aries and their ex, February 2022. You've got the Wheel. Aries and their ex, February 2022. 5 of Pentacles. Aries and their ex, February 2022. And 6 of Cups. Okay, so this is for those of you where you're focusing on ex. Could be a recent ex, could also be an ex where maybe it's been a long time since you've heard from this person and you're just wondering, could there be communication? Is this person thinking of me? This is interesting right here. Look at this. You've got 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, with the 4 of Cups in the middle. So, this is interesting because we're asking about an ex You know, and I still see a relationship here. And it also is the first card. I always say the first card is always really significant. But it's also Three of Wands, Four of Wands. Like there's kind of a story unfolding here. Like there's still a relationship. You may be unhappy right now. We've got Four of Cups. This is feeling lonely. You could be feeling just kind of hopeless about your ex situation. You may think that you've been waiting for too long. You've got Three of Wands. So I feel for some of you like there's been a significant amount of waiting, is what it feels like, where you've almost kind of given up hope. Like it's been this long. Maybe it's been a year or 2 years. And you kind of feel like, you know, it's pretty hopeless to even think about it. But remember that you have death in the heart of the reading. This can represent the sign of Scorpio, but this is a huge change. This is a major transformation in the relationship with your ex. You also have the star, which can represent the sign of Aquarius. This is your hopes and wishes being manifested, what you want coming to you. I mean, you've got a lot of changes here. Knight of Wands. I think this is the only knight that didn't appear in the first spread, and here he is. This is someone knowing what they want and going after it. So again, there is like this huge change around your ex that is here. I do see that there's been a lot of suffering. You felt maybe for some of you that this person completely just disappeared from your life, abandoned you, but there's a change around that. Wheel of Fortune. There's a change for the better for those of you where you've really suffered and you've waited. You've got Six of Cups. So some of you, like you're just, you know, you're revisiting the past in February. You could be seeing your ex, bumping into them, hearing from them. It's pretty significant when this card does come up in the ex because it shows that you're revisiting the past in some way for this month. Okay, let's get a few more. Aries and their ex, February 2022. Interesting. We've got Justice. That can be the sign of Libra. Aries and their ex. Five of Wands. So you also had Five of Wands in the first spread. That's still your reading. Aries and their ex. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here, I mean, just like in the first spread, you have two fives. Here you've got Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles. There is some type of obstacle. For some of you, I feel like you may already know what it is. It could be another person. It could be maybe your past with that person. It could be why this card is here. The two fives. There's some type of obstacle around you and your ex, but it's still possible for you to receive. This is you receiving the relationship that you want. We've got Justice. I feel like something unfair. Something was very unfair to the sign of Aries. This could also represent an apology. For some of you, you could be struggling. Five of Wands. Do I give this person a second chance? Should I forgive them? Yeah, just kind of looking at this spread here. When it comes to exes, I think for some of you, like you're seeing something big change because you've got quite a few major arcanas. You've got Justice, you've got the Death card, you've got the Star, you've got the Wheel. There could be kind of big changes here, but something is kind of conflicting, and it could just be maybe that you don't maybe want to feel like you're going backwards. Some of you are dealing with something really painful. The Five of Pentacles. You could also be that some of you've been feeling hopeless about an ex because maybe there's been so much time with that Three of Wands there. Again, you had Three of Wands and Four of Wands, but I still see a big change here in the works. Remember, this is for February, but it could be something that perhaps manifests in March or perhaps April. So kind of big changes here. Go ahead and also go back and look at the letters. Again, sometimes it could be a first name, it could be a middle name, a last name, or something that just kind of makes sense for your situation. Okay, Aries, this has been your love reading for February 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.